Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today. As usual, man, you guys know the deal on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, guys. And in this video, we're talking about how LeBron James plays no defense man, this dude, he's always playing like a safety position. You ever notice that? He's always like in no man's land, LeBron James. He just guards no one on the court. Played no defense last night, and the Los Angeles Lakers lose another road game. They go to 15-19 on the road. I've told you, they're not a real contending team because they cannot win on the road. They're not even 500 on the road. And they lose to Orlando Magic last night. We're going to talk about this video. Once again, LeBron James goofing up the Lakers. As soon as he comes back, they lose 2 games back-to-back. Once again, the consistency of the Lakers is all out of shambles. Austin Reeves don't look the same. The team just don't look the same when LeBron James is on the court messing it up, man. I told you the numbers be damned for LeBron James. We're going to talk about this video, man. This dude out there doing nothing on the court. Literally nothing, guys. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world. Everyone across the states has been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, you know I am truly, truly humbled, man. Shout out to everybody in the membership. I want to send a special thanks out to my man CP for coming through with the super thanks. I want to send a special thanks out to Jamar McCall for coming through with the super thanks. Thank you very much to all you guys out there, man. Like I said, that truly support my channel. It's truly humbling, guys. Thank you very much, man, for everything, all the support, man. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, we're going to talk about this goof LeBron James and how this man has come back for his second game. And in as many games as he's been back, the Lakers have lost. So the Lakers lost their second game in a row since LeBron James came back from the groin injury. And they lost to the Orlando Magic last night. And, you know, LeBron James just not doing anything out there on the court. I mean, if you watch the game, if you watch the highlights, what do you see? LeBron James standing in the corner. LeBron James in no man's land. I'm telling you guys right now, LeBron James is playing defense, I can tell you, like a free safety. He just hovers around. He's not doing anything. He's not covering anybody. I mean, how many times have we said this? You see LeBron James on the court. He's doing that stupid stand, like, where he's not guarding anyone, not watching the ball, right? And then his man will make a cut, his man will score, and then LeBron James look at his teammates like it's their fault that they didn't rotate and help him out. You guys have probably seen the video from my man AOH. LeBron James not helping on screens. So his man is getting screened, right? Getting picked. And what does LeBron James? Does he step up to help the man getting picked? No. LeBron James sags off, literally does nothing. You've seen the video footage. This is what LeBron James does. He does not play any help defense. He does not play any man-to-man defense. He's not doing anything out there. So we get it. We know that he's not walking, that he's walking back on D, right? We know that I don't know how many plays last night that I saw that LeBron James did not even make it across half court. How many times I saw a highlight from last night that LeBron James not even in the shot because he hasn't come across half court yet. This is what he does on a regular basis. He's been doing this for years, guys, for years. This is how he's able to play 22 seasons, guys. That's the trick behind it. I told you his longevity is fraudulent. He won't play every game. He won't even give the effort in the games that he's playing. He's lollygagging out there, standing around. I told you he picks and chooses when he wants to give his effort, when he wants to exert himself. So if he sees that he might have a chance for a corny chase down cheesy block, then you might see LeBron James hustle for that cheesy block. If LeBron James knows that he can get an easy cherry pick dunk or layup, then you'll see him give some effort on that a cherry pick dunk or layup, right? He'll go hard for that dunk. But all the plays in between that, the defense, the hustling on defense, making those rotations, helping his team out, he won't do none of that stuff. The offensive rebound numbers from LeBron James throughout his entire career, guys, are pathetic at best, man. Horrendous. This man can't rebound, right? Offensive rebounds have more to do with your effort and the hustle that you're giving on the court. LeBron James ain't giving it. So like I said, last night, this is what LeBron James does for the Lakers. He makes them inconsistent as usual. Like I'm on the money with this stuff, guys. I am on the money. I've told you guys from the beginning of this season, LeBron James makes the teams inconsistent. He's not the best player on the team, even though ESPN is trying to promote him as the best player, even though just a couple of weeks ago, they were trying to sell and promote LeBron James as an MVP candidate. Kendrick Perkins actually said this man's playing both sides of the ball at a high level. Remember, I did a video on this. A high level. Go watch the video footage, man. There's no way you could think that LeBron James is playing both sides at a high level. He's not even playing any side at a high level to me. Last night, what was he last night? -17. The worst plus minus again on the team. Why is LeBron James in the game late with the team getting blown out? They're down by, what were they down by, 10 or 12 points? With like 30 seconds to go. LeBron James still in the game. Still in the game. With a minute to go, your team down by 12. You're still in the game? You're -17. Once again, the worst plus minus on the team. That was LeBron James last night. That's been LeBron James pretty much all season long. So now LeBron James, I believe he was a -53, I believe, or a -56, or yeah, he might have been like a -56, something like that. You can add a -17 to that. So you know what was interesting is that LeBron James at one point in time in the season was like a negative like 140 something, if you remember, guys, right? He was like almost a negative 150, right, in that first half of the season. And then LeBron James, you know, the Lakers were on that little run there. Remember, they won that run, and everyone was celebrating the Lakers. They won like 7 or 8 games in a row, whatever the case may be. And LeBron James plus minus got all the way down to like, I think it was like a -26 or something like that. Might have been like the lowest it got to. So from minus 140 all the way down to a minus, you know, negative or a -26, whatever it was. So he made a comeback there, right? It looked like they were doing something to the Lakers. Everyone was celebrating the Lakers and LeBron James, he's the MVP candidate. And all of a sudden, he goes out with the fake groin injury to duck the grind, right? To duck out on the difficult opponents, to duck out on the back-to-back games, to protect his numbers, to preserve his numbers. Then he picks these two games to come back, right? The Chicago Bulls game, we laughed that he picked that team to come back on. And now over the last 2 games, this man's been negative. So now you're pumping your negative all the way back up to, like I said, what is this, man? He's like negative like 70 now or whatever it is. So the impact is not there that we've talked about. No defense being played again last night, just like all season long, but they won't talk about that on ESPN. None of his fans want to talk about that in your comments. They avoid defensive talk at all costs. LeBron James fans don't ever talk about defense. They don't talk about the rebounding for LeBron James because LeBron James do not rebound. He had 6 rebounds last night. This man played 38 minutes, had 6 rebounds. 38 minutes. Once again, no steals, no blocks, no fouls called against LeBron James last night. No fouls in 38 minutes of play, guys. And we laugh at that. Why? Because all that does is expose the idea, the notion that LeBron James don't play no D, man. That's all that does. It highlights it. He ain't playing no D. You can't get called for no fouls if you ain't playing no defense, right? And we all know the referees don't call the fouls against LeBron James because if anything, he should have or be called for a couple of offensive fouls per game. Never gets called for fouls. Never. And that's why LeBron James is in year 22, has played almost 500 more games than Michael Jordan, but still has not passed Michael Jordan in personal fouls. How is that possible, guys? That's how it's possible. This man plays 38 minutes a night regularly. No fouls called against LeBron James. 37 minutes in the game, no fouls. 35 minutes, no fouls for LeBron James. Maybe he'll get 1. No fouls called against LeBron James, but you'll see him clearly foul people throughout these games. Whether he's pushing guys for a rebound, right? Where he's setting illegal screens. LeBron James always setting illegal screens. Or he's using his offensive fouling, his shoulder, his off arm to throw guys off him. They never call these fouls against LeBron James. Just like they don't call the travels and the carries against LeBron James. But somehow, some way, this man still manages to turn the ball over at a high level. It's insane. No development from LeBron James in his overall game. No handling ability. Still can't dribble the basketball 22 years in. Still can't dribble. Still can't shoot free throws. So this is what happened last night for the Lakers, guys. LeBron James coming back from the groin injury and just takes the team downhill. Like I said, he's not playing any defense out there. Go watch the games. I'm telling you, what you'll see is LeBron James doing typical LeBron James stuff, playing this center field position. Like I said, playing a free safety position in basketball. You're supposed to be covering your man. I mean, this dude was getting run ragged by Franz Wagner or Franz Wagner. I don't know how you pronounce these guys' names. It's whatever, man. But you guys know this guy Wagner was killing LeBron James last night because LeBron James can't play no defense, man. He was posting LeBron James up. I mean, he had LeBron James at one point pinned down underneath in the paint, under the rim. Just had LeBron James on his back, and LeBron James couldn't do nothing, man. I thought these are slow and athletic white guys. Aren't these the same kind of guys that Michael Jordan was playing against? But these white dudes today busting LeBron James down. LeBron James got none for him. What's Austin Reeves looking like with LeBron James back? Austin Reeves looks a little inconsistent, doesn't he? Right, but Austin Reeves will tell you, oh, only Jordan fans think LeBron James this. Only Jordan fans that. I mean, this dude is corny as hell, Austin Reeves. A flopper at a high level. This is what he learned from LeBron James, flopping. You guys ever see Michael Jordan's teammates learn flopping from him? Nah, what they learned from Michael Jordan, they learned the fire, the competitiveness from Michael Jordan. They learned the toughness, the grit, the heart from Michael Jordan. This guy, Austin Reeves, a flopper at a high level. Luka Doncic, a flopper and a complainer at a high level, man. And then you have LeBron James, the king of all this stuff, the king of flop, the king of complaining, the king of free agents, the king of trades, the king of head coaches being fired, the king of having fans ejected from the stands, the king of walking back on D, the king of lollygagging, the king of walking off the court early. Did you guys see LeBron James on the court after the game shaking hands? I didn't see LeBron James on the court after the game last night shaking hands. I saw Luka Doncic on the court shaking hands with the Orlando Magic guys. Did not see LeBron James. And you know why? Because LeBron James already in the locker room, guys. Already in the locker room, already walking down the tunnel, right? There's LeBron James. He's a sore loser, LeBron James. So again, another game with LeBron James with the worst plus minus on his team. They were just celebrating LeBron James a couple of weeks ago for being an MVP candidate. It's an absolute joke. LeBron James makes the Lakers worse because he makes them inconsistent. Their defense is not good with him on the court. How is your defense going to be good when LeBron James ain't getting back on D? They're playing 4 and 5. How are you supposed to be a good defensive team? How are you supposed to be consistent? How are you supposed to be title contenders? Right? Weren't they just promoting the Lakers as championship contenders? But they can't win on the road. You lose 2 games in a row, and we all know that the Lakers should have beaten the Chicago Bulls. But they lost Chicago Bulls. They should have beat the Chicago Bulls. And we all know the Orlando Magic are a quality team. And like I said, they're on the road, the Los Angeles Lakers. So no one's saying they should have blown the Orlando Magic out. But once again, we must remember something and think about the game last night. What have I told you guys about the Lakers so far this season that people forget or don't mention as it relates to J.J. Redick and LeBron James and the lack of leadership between them, right? The lack of, like I said, leadership that they have. Once again, the Lakers come out of the halftime and get annihilated, run off the court in the third quarter, guys. They got outscored, I believe, 32-16 in the third quarter, guys. 32-16. So they basically doubled up the Lakers in the third quarter, and that pretty much put the game away, guys. I believe the Lakers were down by 2 points at halftime. Maybe they were down by 2. They might have even been up by 2 at half. Either way, it was a close game at halftime. I think it was a 2-point game. And then the third quarter came, right? This is what I've been telling you guys also. How many games have we seen the Lakers this season not make any halftime adjustments, not come out of that halftime with any kind of energy? They come out flat. This goes on J.J. Redick as the head coach and lack of halftime adjustments, lack of preparedness for his team coming out of the halftime, and it goes on LeBron James' lack of leadership, having your team prepared. You've been in the NBA, this is your 22nd season, and you don't know the importance of coming out of the halftime ready and prepared and fired up? I mean, my goodness, like I said, how many games have we seen the Lakers take a lead into halftime and then they come out the third quarter and get run off the court? This has happened several times this season, guys. Several games. And last night was more the same. From the Los Angeles Lakers on the road again. They lose to Orlando Magic, and it was the third quarter that doomed them. It wasn't like they got, out-executed down the stretch. And yes, the Magic had some really great plays down the stretch to hold off the Lakers, who made a little bit of a run. But it was the third quarter that put the game really out of the reach for the Lakers and forced them into that hole. So like I said, they go into the fourth quarter. I believe they were down by like 14 or 16 points going into the fourth quarter because the third quarter, no adjustment from J.J. Redick. And once again, LeBron James not having his team ready to go coming out of the halftime. This has been several times this season, guys. People don't talk about that. You don't hear Nick Wright talk about this or Kendrick Perkins talk about this or Shannon Sharp, Colin Cowherd. None of these clowns on ESPN or Fox Sports. None of these fools out here with their podcasts. Gilbert Arenas, right? You won't hear nobody like Brian McNamara or Dave McNamara or Brian Windhorst. You won't hear these guys talk about that in an article, right? But these are things that we're talking about. They'll never talk and put that blame on J.J. Redick, put that burden on LeBron James to have his team ready coming out of the halftime. And once again, J.J. Redick's supposed to be a savant of basketball. They keep promoting him as this genius. Oh, he knows the game, J.J. Redick. He knows X's and O's. So then where are the adjustments? Where are the X's and O's coming out of the half to have your team ready? You guys are run off the court. And why is that? Because you still got LeBron James out there playing 38 minutes last night? Why is LeBron James playing 30-plus minutes? I've been saying this since the beginning of the year, guys. If they want to win, if they want to be consistent, if they want to be better, LeBron James should be playing less. He should be playing 20 to 25 minutes. I've said this before. And he should be taking 10 to 12 shots a game. That's it. I told you. When Anthony Davis was there, he should have been easily taking 20 to 25 shots a game. Easily. But you had games when Anthony Davis took 9 shots. Games when he took 12. Games when he took 15. That's insane. Your best player, Anthony Davis, should have been taking 23, 25 shots easily every game. But instead, he was taking the same amount of shots as LeBron James. It's not going to get it done. LeBron James ain't that dude. So once again, why did J.J. Redick have LeBron James out on the court for 38 minutes last night? When you watch this man not play any D. If I can see that, if we can see that as fans watching the game, how the hell can J.J. Redick see that he's supposed to be a savant of basketball? You can't go to LeBron James and be, yo, dude, man, sit down. Sit down, man. We're gonna cut these minutes a little bit, man. You ain't doing nothing out there. You ain't hustling. You got to hold this man accountable. Who cares if he gets mad? What are they going to do, fire you? Okay, who cares? That's typical. They're going to fire you anyway. LeBron James going to get rid of you anyway in a year. That's what he does. That's his M.O. Look at all the coaches he's had in the 7 years he's been there. 4 head coaches. That means J.J. Redick's really only going to be there for a year and a half maybe. So who cares? Call this fool out. Dude, you ain't playing no D. You ain't hustling. You're standing around guarding no one. LeBron James guards an area on the court. LeBron James is playing zone defense when everyone else is playing man-to-man. You ever notice that? He's only guarding an area of the court. He's not guarding a man. That's why when his man cuts, he don't follow him. He loses him. He's too busy trying to get a cheap rebound. Shout to my man AOH again with the video that he put out about these cheap rebounds LeBron James get. That's all he seems to be worried about, positioning himself for a rebound. He ain't worried about boxing guys out. He ain't worried about playing his man. He ain't worried about none of this stuff. They'll rotate the basketball, the other team, and LeBron James' man will be wide open on the other side of the court. There goes LeBron James under the paint for no reason, just standing under the paint, guarding an area, guarding a space. Once again, LeBron James playing zone defense while his team is out there playing man-to-man, but J.J. Redick don't want to call timeout. J.J. Redick don't want to be like, dude, come out the game, man. Just sit down and chill out for a second, man. I don't know what you're doing out there. We're not playing zone. We're in a man. Guard your damn man. He ain't doing it. You make no halftime adjustments. You don't hold the best player to the standard, or the guy who's supposed to be the best player they keep telling us, who's supposed to be your leader. You don't put no pressure on this man, no accountability at his feet. Like I said, the man walking off the court early. I see Luka Doncic shaking hands with the Orlando Magic. Don't see LeBron James anywhere out there to embrace some of these other young players who just gave it to you. Not going to do that. Going to walk off early and be a little baby because it's LeBron James, man. Part of the reason why we don't respect him, part of the reason why he's not going to be a role model for my children. Insane. So the Lakers lose again, but LeBron James comes back, and the Lakers immediately go 0-2, lose 2 games immediately, right? And once again, they look inconsistent because that's what happens when LeBron James comes back and not playing any D, not hustling out there, forcing your team to do all these things to cover for LeBron James, man. And like I said, the other guys don't look the same. Austin Reeves, these other guys, they never look like the best versions of themselves, man. They look terrible. So I don't know what numbers LeBron James put up, 23 points, 25 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 assists, whatever it was. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. No hustle stats, no fouls because he's not playing any defense. And that's what matters. But J.J. Redick still got this man playing 30 minutes a game, 35 minutes a night. It's insane to me. This is part of the problem. And remember, the Lakers, guys, are now 15-19 on the road. They're the only team in the Western Conference, guys, that's in the top 6 seeds has a losing record on the road, guys. They're the only team. There's a losing record on the road as a top 6 seed in the Western Conference. The Los Angeles Lakers, 15-19 on the road, guys. They cannot beat anyone on the road. And once again, that shows and proves that you're not a true, legit contender, guys. They're inconsistent because LeBron James makes them inconsistent. These are the facts, guys. You know the deal. LeBron James, again, negative 17 out there in the game. The man's like a negative 70-something or whatever he is on the season. But they tell you and promote him as an MVP candidate. He's out there being carried by Luka Doncic. I told you that how many games did we see this season where Anthony Davis and the Lakers, they couldn't carry LeBron James. They just couldn't carry him to the win. He's so bad out there. The turnovers, the lack of defense, the lack of hustle. They just can't carry him to the win sometimes. And last night was more than saying you just can't carry LeBron James sometimes. Right? He's just too heavy to hold. The burden is too much. These are the facts, guys. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.